Okay, we're standing here with John. He's taken us all over Atlanta. We've now come up to the north, which from what I understand is one of the best areas of Atlanta. You can see just from the quality of the homes behind us here, beautiful house there, and there's another one behind him there. John, tell us a little bit about this opportunity, where we are and why are you excited about this?
This is pretty much a no-brainer. Outside of just being emotionally attached to something like this, it's easy to get excited about it. You have a very affluent part of town in Atlanta, which is the northeast region of Atlanta is the more affluent part, where you have Buckhead, Alpharetta, Marietta, those kind of towns. Great school districts and low crime, a lot of the fundamentals that you're looking for in a really high-end neighborhood. This particular neighborhood, if you look at a map of Atlanta and you follow Highway 400 north, is where all of the new development is happening. So this community,
But the affluent new development.
yeah, the affluent residential growth is coming up Highway 4. So it's where people can get more space. You can see the stands here are minimally about an acre and a half in size. So they're big lots, very private residential homes, and as you can obviously see, very high end. So at the peak of the market, these were selling for about the peak of supply in 2010, 2011, where
just to determine, when you say peak of supply, it was basically the bottom of the market. So
Yeah.
it was the lowest point of the market in this whole residential crash, if you want to call it that.
Exactly. So when you have a lot of houses and a lot less buyers, like in the tail end of 2010 and 2011 here in Atlanta, the prices were obviously the lowest. That's when the buyers were in control and properties were sitting on the market longer. These were selling for about $350,000 is what the sales comps are showing us in here. Today, you have houses listed for $450,000. So the price range in this area is on the ultimate low end, about $400,000, goes up to about $500,000. So when you're playing in this area, you don't have as fast absorption rates, but you're in front of progress. And over the coming years, you're going to find that there's a lot of people buying in this neighborhood, and this whole neighborhood will be built out.
And I mean, just quite importantly here, it's already established. I mean, there's probably, what did we say, about 50 homes that have already built,
Yeah.
all of this type of quality. And so what we're doing is we're picking up the remaining lots in the estate that are, basically, I think we're picking up from a builder or something in terms of the repo lots or whatever, so that we pick them up and then would basically do the infill in the pockets that are still available. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. So we already have critical mass in here. All the houses are sold in the area, except maybe half of them are already done. So there's no risk of coming in and doing any guesswork. It's already established. You already have homeowners in here. There's only one house for sale, one for sale sign in the whole community. And then you also have your clubhouse that's already done too, with all the amenities in there, with your tennis courts and your pool and the community center inside. So the amenities here, this neighborhood's already established. You already have neighbors that have been here for a while. You only saw a turnover rate as far as houses for sale within the last maybe 2 years, maybe 4 or 5 houses at the most that have sold in the last 2 years. So it tells us people like to plan here and they like to stay.
2 last questions. This is obviously a homeowner's neighborhood. This is not where investors are playing.
Yeah, these don't cash flow, so this is for the end user buyer for sure.
And then on the Chinny Index, where do we stand here as an opportunity?
It's not even a question. There's no ranking for it. There's not a question. So you can't get hurt in this neighborhood. That's the number one thing that we're looking for, and the upside is huge on these.
So safety is the one.
Absolutely.
That we're playing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, thank you very much, John. If I just take a quick tour around here, you can also see that there's awesome topography, lovely trees and forests and everything else. This is very, very aspirational. This is exactly the sort of thing that if someone wanted a safe investment, they could be looking at. And then long term, there's absolutely no reason that every South African I meet, including myself, would very happily live in a neighborhood like this with great schools, beautiful houses, beautiful big American dream homes in a very quiet, neighborly suburb, and most importantly, as John says, going north, which are the most affluent areas in Atlanta. My digital guru. Yo, these are nice houses. Wow. Are these the lots starting on the left here, John? Do you know?
Everything that's up to
So what's this area we're in? But the suburb?
The Oak Forest subdivision in
Oak Forest in Dawsonville, Georgia. It's to the north of Atlanta, one of the very good areas, very sought after areas. You can see you're dealing with proper American homes.
All the residential developments coming up 400 and
So I don't know if you heard that, but you've got Highway 400 and all the affluent development is coming up north up the Highway 400. There are 46 lots in there, Jenny, so we would own every single lot, but that's not a house already. See what they mean by the moving. This house here
in
sold for $355,000.
that was in 2011 at the peak of market.
So sold at the peak of the supply, which is the lowest point of the market, was 2011 was 355.
Yep.
Prices in the suburb, you said, were between 4 and 500. Eh? What?
Yeah.
4 and 500. Just my interest. I mean, I know this is not necessarily a rental market, but what would someone rent one of these type of houses for? 46.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. You could only HOA. It looks like about 50. Yeah. Okay, this one sold for 340,000.
This one up on the hill here.
Yeah, that was
340,000. When exactly?
Actually, that might be this one. 311. What was 311? This is the one right here, 311.
311. And when was it?
340,000 at peak market, July of 2011.
July 2011. Just quickly, John, just show me your phone there. So John's actually just using Zillow, and you can drive around and actually check the prices and what's sold and when it's sold. Basically.
So we're looking at this house right here. I don't know if you can see the blue flashing.
Yeah.
But when I come in on it, we can see that 340,000 at the peak of supply when the buyers were in control. Now the buyers are not in control. It's a seller's controlled market.
And it's a proper American home. Huh? Yes, this is a beautiful estate. Interestingly enough, no to-let signs, no for sale signs. This house here is on sale for $455,000. Is there a clubhouse here? That house got 5 garages. is there a clubhouse or anything here, John?
I didn't see one when we came in.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's got this type of, if you get into this
But then from a controlling the HOA, it's less relevant as long as we stay with the building guidelines.
But even then, there's such a big margin on these.
So what do you think? What's your strategy?
I'd say with something like this, because development's going this way, the lots are only going to get more expensive later. It doesn't make sense to sell these lots out today. It makes sense to hold these long term, build a house and sell them as we go.
Yeah.
It'll be a continual flow.
Yeah, don't sell them, yeah.
Even if it's a slow pace. You know?
Yeah.
Because this is an area that legitimately people would want to immigrate to if they can.
No,
afford a
100%.
house.
From a South African perspective, this is the type of home you want to live in, type of suburb, type of everything.
This could be, you know, a good long term.
So this would be a better area than Aspen.
And I like the differences on height, you know, that also gives you
There's one for sale.
let's see. There's more stuff South Africans like than this me.
This is the last section.
This is a clubhouse. So here you got the clubhouse.
This looks like more of a social gathering, a community center.
You can see a fire. Yeah. Let's take a walk around quickly. Nice pool.
Nice.
Two nice tennis courts with children's play area and stuff. Looking back over the pool and the